In this modern era, the internet has grew throughout the years to its mature state. The internet has turned into our daily necessity, though it's in its mature state. The internet still has problem providing us with a proper, stable and fast internet connection. Well, speaking of poor internet connection, here we have Andrew. He is facing internet problem. He has a deadline to meet for his assignment, but no matter how hard he tries, the internet connection in his college still fails him. He needs to find out a solution to send his assignment out. Andrew told himself, why not I ask the authority? Andrew set off on a journey to seek for the answer to why the internet is so slow.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Tua, Andrew's lecturer.
Why is the internet so slow?
I don't know. I also want to upload something here
and
send an email. I'm not sure. You try to ask Emin why is it so slow. Okay?
Yeah,
Alright.
With the encouraging advice from his lecturer, Andrew head on to the ICT Amenophis to seek for a better answer on why the internet is so slow. This is Nalini, ICT's admin staff.
Okay, I think the first thing that slow down the internet is because the connection of the system is slowing down the internet, and a lot of students and staff are using it. Sometimes I do face a problem like sending out emails and receiving emails from students as well. Maybe you can ask around and see whether other companies are having the same issues.
Andrew sets off on a journey to explore other companies for the answer regarding their internet problem. The first company he went to is Red FM. This is Jeremy. He is a radio announcer.
Everything we do is online nowadays. I think what happens is when it comes to just getting information, doing research, personally I do a lot of audio pulling, so I'll go online and look for an audio clip from YouTube or wherever, like my sources, then they send it to me. I'll pull it out from the internet and then I'll jack it into the system and then I can play it out on air. That's always very convenient. Also, it's very important for stuff like fact checking, to make sure that I got my information up to date as well. Yeah. Information goes so fast nowadays. If you don't have the speed to keep up to date, you're not there. So like for me personally, let's say for example, I hear of this really new piece of information that just come on. But if I can't have access to it because I got slow internet, then susah lah kan. Work-wise, the internet is necessary. I said so earlier where it's got to do with making sure that you've got the right information at the right time. Like when I go on air, what happens is sometimes I think I've got a fact about a song or an artist that I think is correct. Now I can either go on air and say and keep my fingers crossed and hope that information is correct, or I can do a quick 10-second internet check and just find out whether or not my sources or what I think is right is actually right. So that's very important. The workflow is affected because when you are on air, for example, for me, and if I have an audio clip that I need to pull out within a limited time frame because I'm on air, so I only have a certain couple of minutes before I have to go on in between songs, and I need to make sure that I can pull the audio out, do my editing and get the audio out on air within this specified time. And if I can't get the information, I can't tease it and I can't tell people I gotta play it for them. So that just basically means I can't do anything.
Being curious and unsatisfied with the answer given by Jeremy, Andrew went on exploring to another company and he stumbled upon chili sauce. And here we have Chuck, the chief editor of chili sauce.
We're a web company that does content that covers current events. So we need the internet on a daily basis to research our stories, source for pictures, source for videos, source for links and that sort of thing. Of course it's important. A good internet connection is important to any company. I mean, any company that has anything to do with research, that has anything to do with customers, that has anything to do with social media, you absolutely need the internet in this day and age. Our business is the internet. So we run a content site. We're required to be on Facebook literally 24 hours a day. We source for content all the time, and most of our content is sourced from online sources, and most of our content is published online, so obviously we do need a quick connection, both download and upload, to get content and also to publish content. I think in Malaysia you always face internet connection problems regardless of where you are. So for us, when it's fast, but when it's slow, it doesn't move at all. So that's the issue. I think in terms of the bandwidth, it's fine, but in terms of consistency is a big issue. We publish stories about current events, and these stories need to go out as soon as they can. So sometimes when the internet drops and we can't research our stories, we can't get our sources, then our stories get delayed as well. And if our stories get delayed, basically we lose traction because it's not as relevant to the people who are reading it anymore. So in that sense, what we need is not so much bandwidth, but we need reliability.
After hearing from people who works in the corporate line, Andrew then came across an internet service providing company that gives solution for internet problems they face. Mykris.
Difference in the sense that because we are being very focused. That's the only thing I can tell you for start. When you focus into what you do, you must create a niche. A niche that actually we have built up actually is because, as I told you, I have my own wireless equipment that can perform so much more better than any other products, and it's so cost effective compared to actually I'm going to purchase it off the shelf. Now, I think generally what you're talking about actually is talking about the mass market where you have a lot of subscribers on the best effort basis. That's why I say that on the best effort means I already done my best level. This is what you get. You complain, fine. I take your feedback. I will try to improve, but no guarantee or no commitment that actually when that is going to happen. Now, for us, as I said, because actually I only do corporate, and to us it's not best effort. To us, there's already a commitment to the customer as what I'm going to deliver. If I tell them that I guarantee you 99.5% of the service level, meaning to say that as I explained, the whole year you times 24 hours, you times 99.5%, that basically I almost guarantee that actually it's like 0.5%. It's very low possibility of having service interruption.
Finally, Andrew has found the answers to all his internet problems. The solution to his slow internet connection is Mykris. Mykris is all he needed.